Woohoo, guys, look at this. A little update on our deck. Spent the day with David, and we got the little limbs in between the deck and the railing and finished it off. It looks so cool. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I've always loved this look. And now we've got it on our deck. And what a nice, beautiful backdrop against the water, huh? The river right down there. Yeah, very nice. Gotta come hang out with me on my deck someday. So this is a little update on Charity. Last month I showed you, the process of what he was doing. Well, he's got it pretty finished off now, our first little tiny cabin. And we're going to go have him give us a little tour inside of the efficiency of what he's created in our little cabin. So here we go. Okay, Michael, so you have spent umpteen many hours in this little guy and finished it off. So give me an explanation of what you did here.
Well,
looks great, by the way.
Basically, we finished this thing, which is not completely done, but it's got 3 drawers here and this opening there.
Okay.
And then we put a window in here.
Right.
This used to be part of the door. It was a double door, so we closed in this wall.
Great idea.
And there are shelves here. They go around.
Oh yeah, cool.
And we left this open so air would circulate above and below.
Okay.
And then we put shelves here.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
Or canned goods or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
So this is kind of like, this little section here is like the kitchen area, in a sense,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Then I'll probably put another little countertop here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Eventually.
Yeah. And we got a little, like a propane stove kind of thing.
It's right there.
Yeah, right. So we're going to set that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be in there.
And so then she's going to move her desk in. It's going to go right here.
Oh, the desk is going to go there. And then this
she's got a
wardrobe
little
guy.
green cabinet thing to put some of her dishes and stuff right here.
Okay.
And she's got a bookshelf to go there.
Okay. And then this little wardrobe guy is going to go inside.
It's actually going to leave.
Oh, it is going to leave? And you're going to make a shelf? Oh, look. All right. You built a little, it's kind of dark in here. There we go. I have to get back a little bit.
So
a
I'm
little
going to
bit of
put
closet.
a shelf in here on top of this, but I already have the brackets in. We got a little level to put it across.
It is kind of dark in here to see, but he's built this really cool little, just a small little closet. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
I think I'm going to put a shelf all the way across this wall right here.
I think some shelves along here is really great. And this is the futon bed. So this is like the bedroom area.
Yeah, it actually folds up.
Folds up, yeah, we saw that in the last video.
Yeah.
This is really cool. You did a great design, Michael, as far as making a little teeny space, our first tiny cabin.
Yeah.
Making the tiny cabin very efficient.
A lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
It
Very efficient.
actually looks bigger now the way you have it.
Yeah, it does.
When it was empty.
It's amazing how a small space can look like really livable.
Yeah.
What a great
I
job.
wasn't quite sure how this was all going to work, but it
Yeah.
ended up working out pretty well.
So I am very impressed. Thank
fun.
you. Thank you. Good job. Well, you can see Dave's down there. He's been a busy beaver. This has become into a bit of a mess here with the guys cutting and clearing some of the trees. And so Dave's been doing cleanup for a good week. He's got some fires going, running off some of the brush, making piles, the wood piles for the stuff that we can actually burn in the wood stove next season. And yeah, you can see him over there in the trees. Working hard. I'm ready to get in there and help him out. I'm ready to finish off the small areas here in the house here too. We're going to mud those out and finish off the last bit of mudding. That'll be our project next week. Seems to have the two-tone color, so we're going to bring it all around and make it consistent and start making it look pretty and finishing up this house project so that we don't have to dress it anymore. So that's what we're doing. So it's back to the ye old mud pit. As you can see, Michael's putting on a coat here. Hello.
Yep. Hello.
Dirty boy. Dirty
How
boy.
you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? We're
God
mud.
made dirt and dirt don't hurt.
Yeah, so we're putting on the final coat here today. Actually, started yesterday. It's going pretty fast because this is just kind of like the pretty coat, I guess. So just gonna, okay, so see here how this was what we put on last spring. I guess it was last spring. We've got the straw mixed in with it. This time it's nothing but heavy sand, really sifted mud, and some wheat paste in there. And it's going on a lot smoother. So you can see right here as opposed to here. It's still got we're still using our hands. So it's got our little handprints in it, but it's a lot smoother. You can see what's drying here. Over here, this one's pretty much dry. Just a little bit lighter, but it looks so much better, guys. I mean, just to have this nice smooth coat on and getting rid of all of the straw texture in there. So we're pretty jazzed about it. This point, when we get this done, all we got to do is just finish our windows, get our window screens on, and get them trimmed out, and the house will be just about ready to go. So it's a beautiful thing. There you are. What are you doing up there? Yeah. Come on now. What are you doing?
I'm trimming out this board, put here, to make this flush, so that I can put the cedar shakes.
So you're going to add cedar shakes to this little section here.
Yep.
There, and then over here where this mesh is, we're going to mud it out. He's going to take that off, and it's a good idea. It's going to look cool. Give it a little interest from all the mud. So yeah, okay, cool. It's going to look good.
I am ready to swing.
Someone up here to ask me a question. I'll take a video.
Oh,
You want to see my short shorts?
Oh, no, please don't do that with the short shorts. So we'll pass on the short shorts. That's looking really cool. Looks nice up there. I like the cedar shakes. Just give a nice little different touch to the place. Doesn't seem like they're really that hard to work with, are they? They're easy to cut.
I haven't really
So sharp
Really? Awesome. That's pretty cool. I just like the way that they, you know,
come in different sizes. So.
yeah, the variety of them, and then the fact that they just kind of like coordinate with the mud really well.
Yeah, but trying to do
Kind
dark
of
and
ties
light.
in. Yeah,
Kind of
you and your artistic eye. Looks good. Okay, guys, well, Michael and Michael finished up a lot of this here, but we've got the house pretty much mudded up. It's looking a lot better. There were some areas that we didn't get a chance to finish last year, so it's done. The mudding is done. Hoorah! We can start cleaning up and get some of this menagerie of stuff away from the house and get our window trim and screening on and even some landscaping. So that'll be a nice thing. Let's see. It's just like I said, it's starting to look a little bit more like a real house. I've got a little bit more work to do, a little bit more decorative work, and get some landscaping is the big thing now to make it look a little prettier. Anyway, I'm excited. No more mudding for a while. Yeah. Arrgh, mate. Once again, we've got another project in the works here. We got Captain Dave over there. He's tamping in these posts that he cut right straight from the trees. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 posts in the ground. I've got him building a, it'll be like a carport, I guess, in a sense, for us to pull our cars underneath it, but we'll also use it as a little multi-purpose space for events, have something undercover, nice big space. It's going to go right in front of our Earthen pallet house here, and it's going to be kind of nice to have this, actually, because we're always getting soaking wet with the rain and heat from the sun and whatever, so the cars will be undercover. Anyway, we'll be using this too for an upcoming Sukkot event. So I'll make it, put a lot of drapes and fabrics and make it really, really cool, big old booth. Yeah, so stay tuned and you'll see the progress on that. today is the beginning of a beautiful day. See that van right there? That belongs to a guy named Brandon, and Brandon has been working with us to help us put up a better solar power system. So anyway, he's around there somewhere, and him and David and Michael are going to start working on this today, and we're going to put these solar panels up on our roof. And we won't be using these for another project, but we're going to have about 2 kilowatts of power, which I guess is pretty good. It's enough to have a running refrigerator, a washing machine, and the whole shebang. So I'm excited about that. Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
I want to carve my name in the handle of the hammer, so sharpen up the blade. Oh, the blade.
So, Dave, what you got? You putting up these beams on top of the roof here to support the solar panels that are going on, right?
Yeah, the solar panel mounts are going to mount on these two, and then the other set's going to mount on those two.
Ah, I see. So we got 8 panels altogether, and then 300 watts each. One that's good. Some nice power, huh? Yeah. Big old boogers. This thing's going to be lifted up, I think, about 5 feet off the roof line. It's called like a big sail or something on top of a roof. But anyway, whatever it looks like, as long as it gives us some decent power and as long as it's secure down enough, so it don't fly off, I know that it'll be fine. So I'm excited. Yes, it's a good thing. Oh, nice beauty. Okay, guys, here's something I've been wanting for a long time. No, not necessarily a satellite dish. I don't care anything about TV or satellite, but yeah, we're going to make this into a solar cooker. At least that's our goal. And we got a lovely friend of ours, thank you Sharon, for donating this old satellite dish here. I'm going to go ahead and add some reflective tape on it and see how I can get it positioned to see if we can turn it into a solar cooker. Yeah, wish me luck. I did want to mention this tape here that I'm using. It's called foil tape, and you can see here it's multi-purpose. It's actually, says up there, all weather. It's made for indoor, outdoor, and it's this silver foil tape. I'm sure you guys have seen this stuff. So I'm just starting to put it on the panel, and it's interesting just putting that one piece of strip on there. The reflection on my eyeballs is pretty intense. So covering this whole thing with this tape is going to be going to give a really reflective surface and create a nice cooking surface for the sun. That'll be kind of interesting. Alrighty then, that took me about, I'd say 30-40 minutes to put the tape on. And you can see it's quite reflective. Even, this is a cloudy day. We don't even have any sun out, and the sun's already passed over this area. But yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this works. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a nice sunny day and I'll be able to get out here and play around with it and find my cooking point. I tell you guys, check this out. This is wild. This is the little end of what was on that solar field. Here's the solar cooker. And this is just plastic. We don't need this on here, so I'm actually experimenting with here and letting it kind of burn off. But look at that. That little focal point right there, right where the sun is frying that piece of white plastic.
Find me a night.
It's so loud. So I guess what we need to do, we need to put like a metal plate on here, and then we can set our pots or whatever on here to cook stuff. But it cooks pretty darn fast. Now, you can put your hand in front of it just for a few minutes. And I tell you what, it's hot. It don't take long before your hands start heating up. I don't know what the degrees is. I guess we could put a thermometer in there and see what the degrees is, but it's hot enough to melt this plastic. I mean, it's pretty hot. So hey, it's really kind of cool. Curious to try some cooking with it, see what we get.
Slice it into balls.